Hey, this is Jamie from Capsule Computers, and today we have a unboxing and review of the Edge Shine. First of all, I want to apologize. Usually our unboxings, I like to make a point of it that when I unbox it, it is completely the first time I'm pulling it out of the package, but today it's just not going to happen for a variety of reasons. But let's get right into it. So, first off, like usual, I want to say this is probably one of my favorite packaging examples for a case. Now, I admit I'm a little clumsy, but usually plastic boxes like this is just very, very dangerous to me. Cuts all over the hands and not lots of blood. It isn't a horror movie, but it usually does draw a bit of blood for me. But this design is just excellent. You just make sure that to open here, you just pull the sticker plastic bit off and back, and then pull this tab here and give it a nice little pull, and we're free. So let's just throw this aside here. You don't need that. And then you can just dig in, pull it out, throw this aside, and you've got your case. Frankly, I think it's brilliant. It looks a bit like a sardine can, but as long as my hands aren't being cut, I am happy. So the actual case itself, oh dear, second one of these, as I said, comes with screen protector, warranty in there, one of these little kickstands, and the cleaning cloth and an applicator card. Pardon usual mess. Screen protector is pretty standard crystal screen protector. It's not the thickest thing in the world, but it's pretty resistant to scratches and can't ask for more. It's included for free. Now, the Edge Shine is a regular Incipio Edge with a aluminum finish, depending where you say it. You're in the world, it may be aluminum, maybe aluminium. However, from my neck of the woods, it's aluminum. The aluminum finish is extremely thin. I'm not sure if you guys can really tell, but when you touch it, aluminum usually is pretty cold to the touch at room temperature. This one's only a slightly cooler, and judging by here, you can just barely tell. It's just a very thin piece, so it's not going to add too much weight. Overall, this is actually 0.7 ounces in weight. Now, it is a slider case, so for installation, you simply slide one piece, usually the larger piece, on, if I can do it properly from behind the camera, and then slide the smaller piece in after it. Now, if you're using the Incipio provided screen protector, you're not going to have any problem because it's cut about to about the right size to cause no bubbling issues. If you can see there, nothing. However, if you use a larger screen protector or a larger cut one, or maybe a thicker cut one that you would use in a wet screen applicator, you may run into problems. Now, you can see some pretty generous sized holes cut for the volume and the mute switch. Honestly, I thought, wow, this is a pretty big hole, but in the end, I actually found that the design of the cut was actually really good. It was easy to hit these buttons for volume control, but at the same time, your hand just kind of naturally sits on this ridge here. Frankly, I thought it was very comfortable, and it still provided a good lip to lift the screen off your table or your desk or whatever gritty surface you may put this on to give a little extra protection to your screen. Now, aluminum cases usually have a little bit of flash problems. They like to reflect the flash back into your camera, but they've designed this with a nice little black, let me see if we can get it here to focus, nice black ring here that I know that will not interfere with the flash. Now, the cut down here, there's enough room for everything. However, if you got a larger headphone, you may have some problems. I found the very common L-shaped plugs do not fit in here at all. They do need some sort of modification or an extension to get in here. However, if you have any headphone that's designed for mobile phones, whether it's your standard stock Apple, what are they calling them these days, earpods, or anything else designed for a mobile phone, you should have no issue with it. My biggest gripe with this case is actually the power button. You can't see it anymore, but there is still a little bit of fluff caught in here if I can get the camera. Now, as you can see, it's partially anchored to the case. Now, I found that if you're pressing from here to about here on the case, on the power button, you're not going to get any effect. You actually have to hit the power button over here. For me, I found it was really unnatural feeling. Naturally, I feel like I want to hit the whole button, but instead of going straight down, it's more of like tilting down. I just did not like the feel of it. And additionally, the hole here, as you can see, kind of captures lint from the pocket. Now, it goes into pockets very smoothly because it is a very thin case, but the fact that it's catching lint, not something I'm so thrilled about. So at $34.99, this is a bit of an expensive case. Now, the irregular edge costs $29.99, and they work for the iPhone 5 and the 5S. However, this little aluminum finish will set you back another $5. Personally, I'm not so thrilled with the extra $5 just for this aluminum finish. It's classy, it comes in a lot of different colors, and they're testing, hopefully we'll be rolling out with these, I guess, monogrammed initials in the future. However, that's a lot of money for a polycarbonate case. So overall, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. It's a solid case. It looks classy. It's well thought out, but you are going to have a little bit of problem with some of your audio cable, and I just absolutely just really heavily dislike, in the strongest terms possible, this power button. It just does not feel comfortable at all. If you want to read more about the Incipio Edge Shine for the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 5S, check out my full written review. Just scroll on down. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and check us out at www.capsulecomputers.com.au.